Good Friday morning, everybody. We did it. We made it to the last day of the week. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about not streaming today because I was at work until almost midnight my time last night and I had to get up at 6 a.m. But I know for a fact I'm not streaming tomorrow and I didn't want to not stream for 2 days. So we force ourselves up and about to do the things. Like we were talking about the other day. We force ourselves up and about to do the things. Um and apparently Moz has decided that she wants to join us for intros on the page because she was sitting patiently waiting to hop up on my lap so that she could be part of the stream today. So I guess we'll go over goals with Moz today. Goals with Moz. We don't really have any. We're doing only like 2 hour stream today because, like I said yesterday, we're getting ready to go to Columbus to meet my sister, to go to Pirate Christmas concert tonight. Um, I guess if I had to list one goal for the day, it would be I would like to find. We're obviously going to be in the depths. Um, it's Are You Afraid of the Dark? One goal in mind, I guess. Why'd you guys sit up so everybody can see your pretty face? Everybody can see your pretty face. I would like to find another mine, one of the big grand mines or whatever, so that I have another place to go buy the Zonite charges so we can get our batteries upgraded faster. So if we can find one mine today and beat Koga again at one of the mines, that would be today's goal. So that being said, the day's plan laid out. Let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna send Moz. Go ahead and say bye, Moz, with your chubby self. We're gonna send Moz over to the bed to lay down. Good girl. She went outside today and she didn't make a big deal out of it. So I said, that being said, let's go ahead. Zelda up here. For no other reason other than when I spin the chair, she knocks everything on my desk backwards. Alright, let's. Oh, you know what I might want? Headphones. I was like, why can't I hear the game? I'm not wearing headphones. Like an idiot. Have sound today, so that's good. This is one of those, like, I'm running on 4 hours of sleep, an Oreo, and a prayer, so let's, hopefully I get a nap in today, because I don't know how late this pirate show is going to be. If anybody's ever heard of Pirates Creed and you like kind of not old-timey, I mean, it sounds like pirates, but it's like old-timey-esque, like, pirate bar music, pretty neat. Alright, let's look at our map. Down in the depths. Let's decide where we want to go. We've got this whole unexplored area down here. But I also know all of the abandoned mines tend to be under the cities where we went to do things. Under the cities where we went to do things, because that's where the statues point, is to the mines. So, let's start here, I guess? See if we can find any lady statues. See if we can find any lady statues. We gotta save this sword so that we can use it in all pictures from here on out. I would love to raise enough money to buy another outfit and take another picture today. That, too, would be awesome. Okay, we can never touch this sword again, which kind of sucks. We gotta get some swords from our friends down in the depths here. Is that the shield we were wearing? You say so. And we gotta get rid of this bow. Gotta get rid of this bow, too, because we can never use this bow again. Which sucks. Use this one, because... Okay. We're looking for statues. People pointing. Oh. I think it might be time. The hover bike. Oh, well, no, that's not a lady. Okay. Looking for lady statue. or more light roots. Or more light roots to light things up. Frocks. Part of me's like, I should go kill that because I could really use some more frock supplies because they were pretty good. What is this? Black Boss Bokoblin. Black Lizalfos. Gotta find some black thing. We're far enough in the game now where we need to start like with the big boss monsters. No! But also, I'm gonna use the one steak that I have here. We're gonna try something that I used to see people do to try and help us build. Okay. Try and help us build our bike a little bit better. Okay, see, now we've got a platform. I've already forgotten what the bike looks like. I'm gonna have to look it up. Oh my goodness. Tears of the Kingdom. Over bike. A fan bike. Fan bike. There it is. Give me them images. Give me a blueprint, please. This guy's got like 2. But that's gonna eat more battery. Like, if we want the most battery efficient bike that a person could have. Now my biggest fear though is that we're gonna put this bad boy on. I'm gonna put this bad boy on here. And it's gonna... When I go to take it off the peg... Like, but I'm like, we should just leave to see if we can fly it with the peg on there. Let's just see if we can fly it with the peg on there, because then we can just land with our bike and not have to worry about, like, not our bike flying away. This is too angled, I feel like. What's up there? I'll just attach it. Like that. Okay. I feel like that's... I'm like looking at the picture. I'm looking at the blueprint that the Lord has given me. Oh, we have a problem. I don't know if I can... Oh. I probably flip it upside down. Now you gotta stick to the peg and not to the bike. That beautiful. Okay, now let's grab the peg. Give me my bike. Alright. Hover bike hut. Let's go. Look at it. It's only a little crooked. The front wheels on there good. Oh no. Oh. Hi, RPG Tour Guide. Yeah, see, I figured it out. That's super smart. Yeah, like I said, that front wheel's on real straight. The back wheel's a little not straight, but the front wheel is super straight. Now, before we do anything else in the whole world, maybe if I pick this up. I don't want to have it with the peg. How do I throw a bright bloom seed on here without it flying away? That's the question. It's gonna fly away. Be ready to hit it, I guess. Stop! See, you tried. You tried. Stopped you. We're going this way. Are we ready for an adventure bike? Man, it still won't give me the thing without the peg. Fine, we're gonna star this for now. No? We are going to star... Stop. I'm gonna star this one for now. Until we can build this thing without a peg, but it's cool. Let's... You did not! You're making me so mad right now. What have you done? It's kind of hook. Up. Onto there for a moment. Okay. Let's line this up just ever so beautifully. Oh my god. It might be the most centered bike I've ever built. But I don't know if it's gonna fly. Nope. Nope, nope. I don't know if it's gonna fly. Stay here forever now. Okay. Right. I mean, we can try it. We can try it. It look a little wonky. It look a little wonky, but let's... We got a big wheels. This is like the hover bike of big wheels. See how she controls. She a little leany, I'm not gonna lie. She a little leany. Oh, bike. Oof. Okay, that fan bike was a complete fail. That was the most straight we've ever built a bike. Dylan, come on, man, I need you. I don't know, let's just hit something. Oh, it's so far down. Okay. We can work with this. We can work with this. Doing a little puppy snores. God. Oh my god. I feel like we need to build a bike. Better bike. Really? Oh! Might be in luck, not have to use any of our supplies. No steering wheel. I've already lost track of where it is. Just a hot air balloon. Also, I think we're gonna slap a fan on this. Sure I can't get this to where I need it. I'm sure I can't. Yep. Gonna do a big old walking through this glen. Okay, there it is. We want to make sure we're pointing at it. Kind of. Okay. I think that will do. Get off, man! Like, wood and flint are always at the bottom, no matter what I do. You go back to that Colonel Sanders looking guy and give him some of this stuff. I know he eats flints, right? Let's go! Here we go. Phew. Kind of. It's not working. You're on fire. You need to kind of go up a little bit. Maybe the fan was not in position. I keep hoping I'm gonna hit a wall. How come I can't? Why am I on fire? Okay, we gotta pray for some ledges. I think that was the most straight bike. That was the most straight bike I've ever had, and it flew so horribly. Hope I can get up here. I feel like I can. I think I can go. It's gonna take like the entire time to get just up to this one light route. We're not gonna find any mines today. Oh my goodness, Moz just snored the biggest snore I think I've ever heard a puppy snore in my entire life. Okay, yeah, we're not too far from the top ledge there. Wearing my homeless outfit that my kids made fun of the other day. Right. Oh, look, we've connected two regions here. Bunch of water. Still up higher? Yeah, you made her get up and go to the bathroom today. But then also, like, in the middle of the night at one point, she was on my legs and I was trying to roll over to get her off my legs because I wanted to be on my side and off my back. And she was literally like, it was like a treadmill for her. Like, as I was rolling, she just kept walking along my legs and I couldn't get out from underneath of her. So apparently I was bothering her by moving her all night. So sad that bike didn't work out the way I wanted it to. It's okay, we can build it better. Build a better bike. Ooh, we've got a weapon guy. Still up higher? Oh my god, it just keeps going. What kind of weapon you got for me? Traveler's sword? Yes! Love that. There Froxes is around? There's one Froxes around. You know, but you could hit it. Ah! Siding with the distraction. Good. Ooh, rocket. It should be up that ledge. This time we're not gonna attach a fan because that did not go the way we wanted it to. I'd rather just go straight up, I guess. I ever used hot air balloons in the last playthrough like I do this time. We're gonna keep using all our flint and then we're not gonna have anything to give to Colonel Sanders. Flint. You mean I can't eat the flint? Stop being on fire. Okay. Link, you making me so nervous. There's always this like little noise that plays. It's like boop 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 boop. I don't know what that is. It almost is a noise that plays when you like discover something. So we get these two lit up, then we're gonna like hardcore go through our map here and see anything good. Go then. Gonna land right in a pile of gloom. Leroy Jenkins, I guess. I mean, like, worst case scenario, it takes our hearts, and then we just go right here to the light route. Yeah, that one lit up. I think that one's actually lit up. Okay. Things in there. There's. Pretty sure that blue route is already lit up. Yeah, already lit up. Oh. Okay. Look around here. I can't tell what's new and what we've already explored. We gotta make our way. Like, let's just put a pin red so that we know that's the way we're heading. But let's go see if we can find. Oh. A little deep. I don't think we're gonna find another mine today, quite frankly, unless I look it up on an actual map. Marbled rock roasts. The other one gonna come back up the hill somehow. Oh. Another hot air balloon. Yeah, that's true. That's absolute idiot. There, huh? Stop. Okay then. There we go. First, we'll get some of this zonite here. We're gonna start moving to the top of the list of things that I use a lot here soon, just because of today's episode. And, come on. Okay. We'll take it, I guess. Pink. While we're here. Here. And remove that pin. Here. No! No! Cancel! Cancel! Oh, we were so close to a light room. Six hours of sleep and an Oreo. Wasted. Not even a thing. Oh, what even light route did we just come from? This one? You're killing me. Alright, that's where our light routes are. Alright. Hopefully that lights up our whole corner. I'm trying to decide if this would be closer to this one and then we can work our way down, or this, we know, gets pretty close to, like, this one. Let's just go here, I guess. So sad. We're looking for yellow is what we're looking for. Just see. Can we build a bike? Why is everything like this? No, but we could build a car if we want. Trust me, we don't. I always thought a car was like just the most... What's going on over there? I thought the cars were like the most absolutely worthless ways to get around in the depths. There's absolutely no way, like, that a car will do you any good in the depths. A statue? Or tree? Which one are you? I'm out of pins. Maybe we just keep making our way towards that one and then we can go south progressively from there. Alright, let's see what we can do. We're gonna have to go up to the skies here soon and start playing the lottery. This fan bike was trash. We want to cancel a favorite on that. This fan bike did not get a chance. It's all right here. It's literally all right here. My bike. Okay. Y'all just, can you leave my bike alone? Y'all saw him trying to steal my bike. That's what I was scared was gonna happen, was one of them was gonna hit my bike and it was gonna fly away. Okay. Well, I'm sad. If I grab this wheel alone, this is the only thing that will break. That's not any better, I don't think. Not any better. Let me drive it. Stay down on the ground. Or I want to. I gotta wiggle this tire off. Okay. What we got? Oh my god, it flies so smooth. Guys, we've built the perfect fan bike. As soon as we land, I need everybody in chat to scream favorite your fan bike recipe. There's something there slightly obscuring me. We're just gonna use this bike and we're gonna fly from route to route. We get down lower or we're gonna lose our bike when we land. Once we get this entire, like, quadrant, like, laid up, should be able to see where the mine down is. Bike, right in there. Perfect! Boy. But there's several, like, mines here for getting clothes, maybe. Up there. Definitely facing one. Alright. We scream to the heavens. perfect fan bike. There we go. There. See them. We're out bebopping around. We're just threading the needle here. Did we get this guy already? But also, we're gonna run out of battery. All the charges. Like, the big one's too much. We waste it. Not good at judging how far away things actually are. You can do it, Fanbike. We're right there. Coming in for a landing. Coming in hot. Look at this! Perfection. This is the definition of, okay, now we are literally going to start making our way downtown. Okay, so now we're going for blue. We got a sword guy right there. Fanbike, you stay here protected from evil while I go see what kind of cool weapons this guy's offering. I forgot to mark that last weapon guy. That's not a broadsword, but... a big sword. Alright, back to bike. We left him alone too long, he's probably scared over there. Bike? Is this not where we left it? This is where we left it, right? The game stole my bike! I'm so mad right now. That was rude, game. That was rude. You mean I don't have enough room to build? Okay, we've got a green bike now. What we've got. Get up over this hill. We're going light blue. I didn't move that far away, which is ridiculous. Good lord. We got a ways up to go, apparently. Oh, bike, I'm gonna need you to... Yeah. We got a ways up to go. I think it's safe to use a big charge this time. I probably should have waited until... got a little bit lower on battery. Man, it's dark. It is. We are just bobbing and weaving. We're threading the needle through here. There's the next one. Oh, just right in a line. Bike! Bike! Okay. Whew! I feel like we gotta carry our bike with us. If we don't, Lord knows they'll despawn it. Don't despawn it in the 5 seconds it's out of my line of sight, please. Weird to me that I haven't really come across thank you for letting me delete the pin. Apparently I placed that pin so perfectly. Gotta be ready to hit this. Oh, okay. Let's go. Guess purple or red. Probably red. I'll go for farthest further one. Soldier guiding. That should be good. Why you need to upgrade your battery. You just float around on your hover bike. I'm literally just waiting for there to be like a Frox. One of the big ones just jumps up and eats my bike out of the air. Oh man, there's one here we skipped. Bike. Get out of this hole in our bike. Yeah, if we turn it around. Oh, it's so well designed. Going back, yellow. We could go down the green and then work our way back up, I think. Would be the most efficient way now. Since we already messed it up. Green is the best color. Yeah, and then I used a big one, and I don't need a big one. Because this seems so much farther away. Hey, that looked like something. Is that the mine? Oh, if that was the mine, I would be so happy. What do you think that is? Probably not a thing for fighting things, huh? Don't mind me, I'm just taking my bike for a walk. Give those. Yup. Yup. Leave me alone, I'm just taking my bike for a walk. Oh, I'm walking around the wrong thing. That's... Look. I'm gonna leave my bike, and then it's gonna go away, and it's such a good bike. Stay right here, bike. Riju, where you at? Riju! Didn't hit any of you. This making me the hang of this. I don't even know where that went. Oh, there we go. Getting too far away from Fanbike over here. He's gonna disappear. If we can do this fight and save Fanbike, come on! Guard the bike, guys. Okay. Not what I thought it was. Oh shit, there's one right here. Fudge. I mean, fireworks on him too, right? Yep, fireworks on him too, just in case anybody was wondering. Come on, Bike, do you want to go to the cemetery with me? I'll take that. Look, that guy over there has a burrito car. Don't mind me. Oh, good morning. You are afraid of the dark? Oh my god, Bike, don't go anywhere. I mean, let's be real, the first time we all came down here, we were all afraid of this. So... okay. This. Bike, do you want to go on an adventure? Let's fly up to the top of that. Let's see what that is. Oh, Coliseum. No, we're not interested in that either. We're not interested in that. We are looking for the Great Gerudo Mine, is what we're looking for. We are definitely on Grave Robin Adventures. Oh. Panda. This is the best fan bike I have ever built, ever, in the history of every time I've ever played this game. Pause is snoring. Bike? Ooh. Which light route is the next one? Blue. That's yellow. Gotta be that. Okay, that one bokoblin over there saw us. And he was so offended. Okay. Oh man, did we find it? Did we finally find it? Ike. Like, you blend in so well because you're so green. God. Okay, let's grab fire. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to put a pin. You come back here. This pin. Think this is gonna light this whole thing up, or do you think there's like another one just in the middle of this? I'll bet there's another one in the middle of it. Okay, and then we can warp back here after we finish getting our light route. By last, I mean probably second. Yes, we found the mine. There is a second one. Oh man, we're like equidistant here. And then we will have this whole Gerudo corner lit up. We're actually making progress. First... Quite frankly, I don't even think I need to, like, this fan bike is so good, I don't even think I need to, like, adjust it, it just does it itself. It's so good. Steering is so good. We're gonna warp back and we're gonna have to leave our bike that did us so good on our adventures today. Our little green bike. Well, what's this over here? Park him in a place of honor. That's not what I wanted, but it'll, you know, we'll take it. Okay, let's look at our map. Look at that. We've got like It looks so good, and then you just start like actually looking at it, and it's not not that great. It looked so good for a second. Looked really good for a second. Alright, bike. This is where we have to part ways. I'm gonna park you here in this place of honor under the light root, where you'll be safe from the darkness, and you'll despawn as soon as I go over here and get this sword from this guy. Hello! Hello, Steven. My best friend's name is Steven. Look at this spear! This is an important one. My best friend's name is Steven, but he spells his with a PH. Or is this the mine we wanted? Okay, there's the Karakara mine, and then there's also... I'm gonna touch this. And something bad's gonna... Okay, good. I need a refinery because I'm in the business of battery right now. What is that? Okay. Yes, please tell me. Oh, I know. Thanks for giving me, like, the worst schema stone, I think. I mean, it's a platform, but... Oh my god, okay. Y'all sell, like, stuff down here? There you are. There you are. Open up shop. Stop, drop, and open up shop. If Steven and LOZ Junkie are still in here, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I got really focused on flying between these light roots and getting this corner lit up. Welcome to the stream. We are doing a second play of Tears of the Kingdom. I don't need to know about process. We played it the first time through, like, years ago, and we do not remember now. This one is also mine. And then somehow we accidentally stumbled into our one goal for the day. I never realized there was a Karakara Bazaar one. There was like just two of them right next to each other that I can go buy. Oh. You don't have a magic 10,000-year-old arm like I do. Yeah, but, like, that's cool that it progresses over here. Like, that would make sense because it's the main one or whatever, but it's just... I never realized there was one over it. I don't think I ever went to that Karakara Bazaar one the last time I played, because that would have been extra refineries I could have hit up for the battery. It would have made it easier if I would have known there was another mine down here. After I beat this and I move on to the next game, in my own free time, I think I'm just going to spend 90% of my time down here exploring the depths to find things that I didn't find last time because I was too scared to come down here. Yeah, I hope you do. Why is he so big? And I'm not even talking like chubby. I'm not even talking chubby. I'm just talking like he's so like tall. Why am I not using gift though? Missed. My strongest weapon right now. Sword that we can never use. Welcome, Anna. Good to see you in here this morning. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. I better pray I don't find another rocket shield. Right in the face this time. Okay. There's another rocket. All right. The rocket pile over here. Okay. I have one meat skewer. I don't have a donate link. I never, really intended to do this, like, for anything other than just funsies, so I don't have one. Where is he? Right above me. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. Yes, are you feeling better? There we go. My strongest one. I already looked, but... Yeah, anybody else could hit him. That'd be cool of you. We have one more rocket left. Up. We'll find him later. Oh, he's got a shield now. Okay. See you later. I got him. Hollywood, good morning. Oh, everybody, like, that I work with is sick right now. Like, I hope you're getting over it. We've got a stomach bug going around work. We've got, like, COVID going around work. We've got the flu going around work. There was a guy, the other day that he was so bad that they actually sent him home. We're going to use to restore an unstoppable weapon from the man himself, the Magnificent One. The one, once we do, will grant his wish for the end of the world. What do you gain from that? I don't blame you. I was, every day this week, I have been like, I'm going home at 10 p.m. That's what I work. I work 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. when I'm on the nights. My time. I've been like, I'm going home at 10. I'm going to be in bed by like 10:45. I want to be asleep by 11 so that I can get up to stream. And every day this week, I have stayed over until 10:30, 11. I was there till after 11 last night, decorating the break room for, our Christmas. Easter. Oh, I've been up decorating the break room for Christmas because we do a, decorating contest for our break room, every year. And I did it last year and we won, so I'm the defending champion, so I gotta make sure it's special this year. You haven't been sick in like 20 years? I get sick all the time. And when I get sick, I stay sick for at least 2 weeks. You'll be able to find a chasm leading there in the region in the east. There are 2 chasms in the region in the east that contain stone guideposts leading to the abandoned Lanayru mine. While a chasm on the land in the Lanayru wetlands, there's also another one south of there in a mountain village. I worked for Pepsi during the first, I was a Pepsi vendor, like an salesperson during the first COVID, during the bad one, and at the time, we did get paid, and I ended up getting like, oh my god, almost 3, I wish I could show pictures. Let me see, hold on. I ended up getting almost 3 weeks off from work, because that was back when you got it, you had to quarantine for 10 days. So my husband got it, and he was sick, and also anybody who was around you had to quarantine, so my husband got sick, and so he was down, and then I was quarantined for like 3 days because he was down, and then I got sick, so I was down for another 10 days myself because I was sick. Let me see if I don't know if these are going to come across at all. Probably not. That's my Who tree. We're doing like a Grinch themed, so I like have the Grinch coming down out of the fake fireplace that I built out of chicken boxes. And then I wrap our closet doors. All right, we're taking a Christmas break here. And then because it's Who themed this year, I don't know how many people have seen like the Lorax. I built like those puffy trees, and all the Dr. Seuss books are called truffle trees, so I built a truffle tree on our break room counter. That's just another shot of... My camera's backwards. That's another shot of the break room. And then I turn the... This is the last one, and then I'll get back to gaming, I promise. I turned the lights off, and I built like a fake fire with Christmas lights in the fireplace too. So... yeah, I mean, I go all out when I decorate for that Christmas contest. All right, back to gaming time. I went to the back of it. There's a lot of big posts. Yes! I'd like to do more. Oh, we can't put, and we also, like, there's supposed to be, and I got little centerpieces on the tables and all in the break room that's, like, gift bags filled with, like, fake candy and stuff, because it's Dr. Seuss, Dr. Seuss themed. But we're not allowed to put tablecloths on the table yet, because I was complaining last night. People will go in the break room and they'll eat, and they'll be fine, like, they won't be super dirty or anything, but the minute you put a tablecloth on the table back there, they go, like, feral. They start, like, poking holes in the tablecloths and shredding them and spilling things all over them and just being, like, dirty. So we can't put tablecloths on the tables until after, or until right before they come to judge stuff. So it'll look even better once we get the tablecloth. But other than that, yeah, we're done. Oh, and then there's, like, windows on the wall. Like, there's big signs on the wall that we wrapped with blue paper, and then we put white ribbon on it to make it look like a windowsill, and then painted fake stars on it. So it's like we're in our house looking out the window on Christmas Eve. What is that? Well, we accomplished our one goal for the day a little early. We are streaming until for about another half hour today, because for anybody who wasn't, I don't know if Anna was in here. We're going to Pirate Christmas concert with my sister tonight. Okay. I would drink most of that. I would drink most of that. I want a NutriBullet, but they're so expensive. I got a regular blender, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm addicted to ice cream, so I bought a Ninja Creamy to make my own ice cream, and you can make ice cream for, like, that's like 170 to 200 calories for a whole pint, with that Ninja Creamy thing. It's like the greatest thing that ever happened. Oh no, because I used to buy those green drinks at work all the time that had, like, the spinach and the kale and the... Looking for a mine. I think that's a mine. It had the spinach and the kale and all the good stuff in it. But, like, I made the pre-made ones, but then I found out how much, like, sugar and stuff is in them, so I kind of stopped. Here? I feel like that's a mine. So... Red and the yellow are the easiest ones to find. But yeah, I found out how much sugar in, like, those Bolt House, like, drinks, so they're not really as good for you. That's exactly what it is. Like I said, they draw on them, they, like, it's the ones that, like, just sit there and, like, pick at them and shred them that get me. I'm like, okay, I guess. You know we're trying to, like, win a contest here. That's just straight up. Yes. Not last year. Well, yeah, it was last year. Last year, I lost like 140 pounds. And so I got really into paying attention to what I was eating and stuff, because we go to, I don't know if you've heard of it where you guys are from. We go to Cedar Point. What is that? That's a beacon. Is that the spider guy? Like a giant ice talons. We go to Cedar Point with our kids every year, and I got to a point where I was too big to ride anything at the park, so for like 3 or 4 years, I would just walk around while my kids went off and rode roller coasters. So I don't have a donation link. My husband might have one. My husband has, like, a donation link, but I don't have one set up, because I just never really thought of it. But I say my husband might have one if he wants to drop his in the chat. If you would want to send money to him, because we have a joint bank account. But... I don't even remember what I just opened. I don't want to go, like, my husband wants to be, like, a YouTube streamer, and he has, like, all the things set up in the Twitter and the Facebook and the, like, all those things, and I think he has a Twitch, too, and I just have, like, this, and my Facebook, and my TikTok is all I have. If you're in there, Hoobs, and you want to drop your link thing in there for her. Call him Hoobs. Short for husband. Well, short for Hoobin, which is short for husband. But yeah, I say I lost like 140 pounds so I could start riding roller coasters again with the kids, and then, like I was talking about, like, life happened, and I got stressed, and I got down for a while, and I gained some of it back because it's like a medication that they put me on. So now I'm in the process of trying to lose some weight again. So that's why if anybody wants to be a butt about it, that's why my profile picture, I'm so much skinnier than I currently am, because I lost all this weight and then I gained some of it back, so. Well, if my husband's in here, he's not responding to me. He's busy at work. He's busy at work doing the taxes and the payroll taxes. We're back up here. We can go to this other mine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was the most... When I got down to my goal weight, it was the lowest weight I'd been... It's the lowest I'd been since I was in high school, honestly. Like, I got back down to a weight that actually starts with a 1, and I was so impressed with myself, but... I'll get back there. Like I said, that's part of why I started streaming and everything again, too, because, it helps me be accountable, get out of bed and do things in the morning. Like I said, I got kind of down and out for a while, so now I'm forcing myself to do things so that I can get in the mindset again. But now I'm mad it's cold, because I used to... Part of the way I lost a bunch of weight, there's a 17-mile bike path that runs from our town to the next town to the next town over. It's 17 miles. I would go on like a at least 3-mile walk every day. I've biked the whole thing, all 17 miles, and I've walked 10 miles of it because my husband's work is 10 miles away from here. So I can literally walk from our house to his work. Should I be concerned about where this goes? Let's look. Why would you put a weird little cave here if it didn't do anything? I don't... yeah, yep, that'll do it. That's what I gained the majority of mine from, was just getting older. But like I said, I'm trying to counteract it, but like, not to sound like some weird heroine or whatever, but like I inspired like 3 or 4 people that I work with. My sister is down like 30 pounds, I think. My best friend is down like 30 or 40 pounds, because they all watched me lose weight. So, now it's their turn to, like, help me hold myself accountable again. But we all, like, compare recipes and stuff. When my sister decided she wanted to lose weight, she lives in the capital city of Ohio, Columbus, and I live, like, an hour and 15 minutes away from her, but, like, twice a week I was food prepping because she was so busy. She's a veterinarian. She was so busy that I was prepping 4 days worth of breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks for her based off of what I was eating. And then she was taking that to work. And then she finally got to a point where she was able to do it for herself. I've never... Who's Dr. Lee? I've never heard of Dr. Lee. Because it might be something that I would be interested in, too. Fix my husband. Okay. Making sure my husband's still in chat. There we go. We've got all kinds of good weapons now for using. Every time we beat one of these things... Every time we beat one of these things, we don't have... anything to, use a weapon to. Stop. I just threw my weapon. Where is it? I need a rocket shield. I'm just gonna start pulling your bits off until you fall apart. Weapon. What's my strongest weapon? I should have fused something. I want to use a really good... I want to use a really good sword. We need that for pictures. Thanks, Sidon. If you just keep pulling the blocks out, eventually it gets too weak to move. You can either grab just the one block, or you can just... God, all my weapons! Can't see, you're all in the way. Let's... My bow! Let's just keep, like, biffing it up here. We're not gonna complain. Oh! Oh, we were so close. Dang it! Oh, he mad. He big man mad. Huh. I'll have to look into that guy. You say his name was Dr. Lee. I'll have to look into him. And then I saw a... What was it? It was a Games Done Quick of a guy, playing something blindfolded. And I was like, you've got to be absolutely kidding me right now. Spear. I would love some spear. 83 for this spear now. Strongest spear in the history. Okay. Hold that. Probably a thing. That's probably a thing. I can't imagine. Like, I can't even walk up my parking lot with my eyes closed when I have a headache and it's sunny outside. My husband has to hold my hands and drag me up. But, like, to play an entire game blindfolded is insane to me. Alright. Let's go up here. So we've got 2 chasms. We could come here. Light root this. I can't even fathom. That spear is amazing. My son was telling me that Gerudo weapons, I think, have just like, if you can get the epic Gerudo weapon from the last game, and if you can fuse something very specific to it, I can't remember what it was, that it does over 100 damage. Per hit. And also like, oh my god. But yeah, my son told me that the Gerudo weapons are like the strongest weapons in the game. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6 weapons to fuse. 1, 2. What's the point in having them if we're not going to use them? Get more, but like we could get stronger weapons too. 4. Strongest thing we're holding. Black. Problem. What's our next strongest weapon? Would be this thing. Okay. The rest of them, I don't really care. I usually kind of just like let fate decide what everything wants to fuse with on these weapons. Okay. We're gonna travel over here. Our heart there. It's just motivation to never use them. Like, why give you this amazing, super crazy strong weapon? It's one of my biggest complaints with the game. Why give you this amazing, super crazy strong weapon and then only put like 2 of them in the game, so you're never gonna use them. You're never gonna use them. There's the chasm that we're looking for. We're gonna try and shoot right into it. Sometime we need to come up here into the sky. Like, we've done almost nothing up here in the sky. I was gonna look up later about, so there's like a weapon I got, and I wanted to be able, like, if I use this, can I get another one, and where can I get another one? But I just hadn't got around to it yet. Oh yeah, I'll say exploring's gonna be so much easier now that I finally perfected my hover bike. That horn that blows when you come down here, tell me that's not like the scariest thing the first time you're playing this game. Okay. Not much here. Is there just like a bunch of them like right in a line? Oh, we got another. Man, we don't have any weapons. Oh, that makes sense because like I want to build a house in this, but my house in my old game, every room is either a fancy weapon room for all of the like historical weapons, or a shield room, or like a bow room. Like all of my rooms are just display rooms for weapons, and I hate it because there's so much stuff like I would love to do. There's so much stuff I would love to do with the house, but if you want to display all of the like nostalgic weapons that you get in this game, you have to use and not break them and have them. You have to like have every room in your house be a display room for weapons, and it's dumb and it makes me mad. Yeah, I didn't even think about fusing weapons to weapons. I might actually do that so that I can, because I want to have a few more picture rooms, and I don't even have a bedroom in my house in the other game. If you go back and you watch, I don't remember, it might be like, it's in the first 5 episodes, I think. It's called House Tour. I actually, the first 10 minutes of the game is me showing off my house from my original playthrough, and it's literally just weapons rooms is all it is. Well, hey, buddy. What's up? Let me light this thing up for you so that you can see a little bit better. Pristine Royal Garuda's Claymore fused with a Molduga jaw and buffed the Radiant armor set and might. Jesus! Is it just me, or does this one just look the oldest? This one, to me, looks like the oldest. It looks like an old lady. Not playing the music it usually plays whenever a dragon goes by. We're gonna go back and we're gonna fight this. Is there a weapon guy? Give me a weapon. What? There we go. Now we've got the dragon music. I could find a weapon guy so that I could fuse something. Anyway. I think if we beat... really love a weapon. I'm gonna waste it. I just need to go out and swallow my pride and start fighting some Moldugas. I just remember having a lot of problem with them last time I fought them. Like, but I'm like, I fought the Frogs and I survived. I just want to find, if I can find Ghosty Boy with a sword, I will come over here and I will fight this construct, and then that might be the last thing we do. Gotta find a Ghosty Boy with a sword. Do I have anything fused to... I have anything fused to the Master Sword right now? That's a question. I don't know if I have anything fused to the Master Sword. I do. Dang it! I don't have anything fused to this. I mean, it'd be a crappy weapon, but... Okay, here we go. We're gonna fight this guy. Special... There it is. This is only a 2. This is below our pay grade. Stick your head. Stick your other head. You're headless now. Isn't it funny how the Master Sword is not the strongest weapon in the game? Ooh, we barely squeaked out of that one. I want to pull a block out of the middle. Oh, I want to pull a block out of the middle. Ah, I knew it was going to get me eventually. I want to pull a block out of the middle and then, like, hide in the hole. Probably should eat something. I'm stunned we didn't die. Let's eat our blob here. We need to fry some chicken. Are these ready for this? Oh, we could have got one more hit. Oh. I'll disappear. Ah, dang it. I had to pick the one brick that rolled. There we go. One hit. One hit wonder. I don't know. I like to think, I've been told that I make pretty decent fried chicken. And I love, it was actually, when Ryan and I went on our first date, he came up to our house, or he came up to my house, and he was living in the town that we currently live in, and I lived like an hour away, and he drove up to see me, and we both thought the other one was pranking. We both thought the other one was pranking the other one. Yeah, build it. So we didn't We didn't, it was funny because I thought I was going to open the door because we had mutual friends. I thought I was going to open the door and it was going to be like some butthole that I can't stand there pranking me, and he thought the same thing. But he came up to my house, and on our very first date, I made him fried chicken. We went on a walk. I introduced him to my mother, and we were engaged like 3 months later, and it's been almost 20 years. So whenever I have friends that tell me that they've just met a guy and they're asking if they're moving too fast, I'm always all like, man, you can't ask me this question. Do I think maybe you're moving too fast? Yeah, but like, I don't have any right to tell anybody when my husband and I like got engaged in like 4 months. When I was pregnant with my daughters, oh no. When I was pregnant with my daughters, I was not paying attention to my battery life at all. I craved hot wings so bad. And when I was pregnant with my sons, I craved mashed potatoes. Completely lost track of our light rate. Is that the one we were going for? No, we're going for this one. Turn around. And when I was pregnant, like, now my oldest daughter, I was married before. My oldest daughter has a different dad, but like my husband and I, we have 3. So our first kid together, my husband and I craved mashed potatoes so bad when I was pregnant with our first son. And this is how we found out that KFC closes stupid early. I was a closer in the deli, and the deli closed at like 10, and we only had 1 car at the time. So I asked him to go get me some KFC before he picked me up from work, and he went to get the KFC so it would be hot for me like at 9, and they closed and they stopped making food at like 8. So he shows up with no mashed potatoes. I was so pregnant and I was so hormonal that I like laid down on the floor and I started crying because I didn't have any mashed potatoes. It's the only time I ever, like in any pregnancy, craved something that bad. See, that sounds good. My family always did cottage cheese and applesauce, and I tell people that, and they're like, that's disgusting. I'm like, why is cottage cheese and pineapple acceptable? And cottage cheese, they make those little breakstone things. It's strawberry, blueberry, peach, and pineapple. Why are all of those acceptable? But as soon as you say applesauce, everybody's like, ugh, that's disgusting. Are there any more visible, attainable light routes near vicinity? We could just like get up on bike and start flying around. Got like roughly 4 minutes left to find another light route. Can we do it? Oh, no. One here. Go to red. See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's got their cottage cheese and 1 fruit, and that's it. I work with a girl, she's like very, very health conscious, but like as soon as you mention cottage cheese and apples, and my brother-in-law, my husband's brother, the first time I told him cottage cheese and applesauce, he legitimately started gagging. That's very well lit up over there, whatever that is. Now we gotta go explore that. Come on, bike, you can do it. We're in a pit. We're in a pit. have you ever been to the Cheesecake Factory? Because my favorite cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory is the banana cream pie one. And it's so good. It's not like super thick like a normal cheesecake is. It's almost the texture of like a banana cream pie. How spicy do you like your hot wings? Yeah, how spicy do we like our hot wings in in chat? When I was younger, I could eat, you know, where my bike went. Surely it didn't despawn. When I was younger, I could eat like a medium, maybe a hot. Ain't no way that my bike despawned. But now I'm weak. Ain't no way that bike despawned. Ooh, we got a weapon. Now my husband is insane and he just eats like the strawberry shortcake is really good from the Cheesecake Factory too. Our youngest son, yeah, my husband, like, okay, we're telling two stories at the same time. First, Cheesecake Factory. Our youngest son, we took him for like his birthday or something, or we took him out because we were just hanging out with the kids. Or no, we had a family dinner. It was the first time all the kids got together. And where are we? What are we doing? Did we just accidentally stumble upon the second mine? Anyway, we had gotten everybody together for like a family dinner for the first time in a long time. And we went to Cheesecake Factory and everybody got cheesecake, but our youngest son didn't want it because it was too big and he wouldn't be able to finish it. So he loves strawberry shortcake. So he's like, oh, let me go ahead and get strawberry shortcake. And then he brought it, and I'm not joking, the plate was like this big. It's like 5 biscuits cut in half with a scoop of ice cream in the middle. And like the plate was as big as his head. And I thought he was gonna die. Like, I thought he was gonna die. It took 3 of us to eat it. And then for the hot wings thing, like, I can barely handle a medium anymore, but my husband, somebody grew these peppers at home that looked like they had little devil horns on them, and he said it was like the 5th hottest pepper in the world, but I don't remember what he called it. And, my husband, like, just took like a tiny, like, took a bite of it. We have a recording of it. We have a recording of it. He just takes a little bite of it and he's like, yeah, it's a little hot. He just does this little cough. Rose whipped cream at... Yeah. But he just does this like little cough, and like the guy who gave him the peppers just standing there like, you guys keep telling me about it. I don't need to know about it. Good. Stop talking. Okay. Oh man. Are they not here? Are they not here for me to find? Didn't they say they were coming over here? Maybe I gotta go, like, because I feel like this is one of the last ones you're supposed to do, and I haven't done any of the other ones. I've had the bomb. I've had it. My main problem with it, I mean, it was spicy, but my main problem with it was I didn't like the way it tasted. It just had a bad taste. There's 5 planks of wood stuck together. Just in case you needed an auto build of that. I will literally never use that scheme of stone. It's so weird to me that they're like not here. He said he was coming here, unless this is not the mine that he was. Alright, we're gonna climb the top of this. We're gonna lay out our goals here. We're gonna climb to the top of this. And then we're gonna go up to the sky and we're gonna upgrade our battery again. And then we're going to save and finish for the day. That's a good stopping point. And we accomplished our goals. We accomplished the goals that we didn't even know we had. There's a guy down there. Okay. Go down there and fight him. Oh, it's a girl. Okay. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Odd seeing someone else down here. I was gonna say the same thing. I don't like burning because I absolutely hate Freezy.
Oh.
I've never had that one. I've never even heard of that one. Oh no! I never would have expected. Oh. How'd that work out for you? Not well. Okay. We have accomplished our goal. So let us look at our map. Look at us. We're making our way. Out here on the island sometime. Okay. Great Sky Island. Sky Island, because that's where I like find my battery. Only 300 left to go. Do you have a walkthrough for where you're finding them? Do you have a map? How are you finding them? No, it was hotter than a Carolina Reaper. It was hotter than a Carolina Reaper. And I can't, it was literally called the Devil's something. And the pepper itself had little horns on it. Like, there was a pepper and then it had, like, little devil horns on it. Yeah, I'll say it's gross. Like, there was a lot of those sauces. Like, I bought we had this, bag of hot wings at work that was, the Hot Ones sauces. And we tried all four. It came with 4 sauces and then, like, wings in it so that you can make your own wings. And we tried all 4 sauces. And all 4 of them weren't, well, I think 1 tasted okay, but 3 of them just tasted horrible. We are halfway. We are fully halfway batteried up. Well, technically a quarter, I guess. Alright. One last thing. We're going to start. Let's just warp to this shrine, because I don't want to warp to the town because I'm scared somebody's going to try and talk to me, and then we're going to get stuck in a cutscene. I had to look up when I was going through finding all my Addisons, I had to look up a walkthrough for where my Addisons were, and I tried looking at the one for the Koroks, and I about lost my mind because there's just so many of them. Okay. So you can tell just by looking at the map, because, like, I can go into the depths, and I've gotten so used, I've said it a million times, I can go into the depths when the depths is fully unlocked, and I can look at the depths and be all like, okay, that's a grove of trees, that's a building platform, like, these rocks are probably the rocks that have soldiers on them, that might be a little mine right there, that is definitely a mine right there. Any of these platforms that look like this, that's where the bosses from previous fights are. Like, I can read the map in the depths really well. That makes me wonder if that is Death Platform. Put a pin there to check that out next time. But we have accomplished everything we wanted to do today. It is 9 o'clock. We're doing good. We're going to go to the title screen. So, we accomplished all our goals today. We found 3 more refineries technically, so we can really start harvesting some batteries now. If we just take a day. I don't know if that's something I would do on screen or if I would just grind to get the zonite to upgrade this battery. But thank you to everybody who stopped in today. I know it's a little bit of a shorter one today. I'm so glad that all of my regulars were in here today. I'm so glad that Anna came in and Hollywood, and we've got a couple new ones. We have LOZ Junkie, and there was somebody at the beginning, and his name is buried in the chat. He said one thing and then he never talked again, and I can't remember what his name is. And as always, my husband was in here. Tomorrow we will not be streaming because I will be in Columbus overnight with my sister at a hotel, and then I'm coming straight back because our son has hockey tomorrow. So everybody wish Ian luck at hockey tomorrow. We're still shooting to get our first goal of the year. I think I was in the process of doing the caves. I would go to the Satori, feed them, and then I would light all the caves so I could get all them bubble gems. But tomorrow Ian has hockey, so everybody wish Ian luck at hockey. We're still trying for our first goal this year. He usually gets about 1 or 2 a year, but he's got a ton of assists this year. But Sunday I will be back to streaming, and we will probably start the next part of the adventure, or I don't know. We'll say we'll start the adventure and then just see where it takes us, because the next part involves us going up in the sky and then down to the depths. So until next time, thank you everybody for stopping in and talking to me. I love days like this where we get to have conversations and we get to talk. I've had a couple days here lately that have been really quiet in the chat, and it's not as much fun when you don't have people to talk to. So until Sunday, everybody have a good weekend. Have a good Friday. Have a good Saturday. Stay safe. Stay warm. And I will see everybody next time. Until then, have a great weekend.